Hello, my name is Jan Behrens, and I'd like to show you how to use the silencer selector from LindQST in MagiCAD on AutoCAD. Currently, what you need for that is you need the MagiCAD plugin, the Lindab MagiCAD plugin for LindQST, which you can see when it is installed here under MagiCAD plugins. The drawing you can see here is a simple drawing of one floor. There's a shaft here in the middle, and this shaft has the supply. It comes from above. There is a handling unit on the roof. The sound travels directly into the shaft, and from here it goes into the strings on the upper part and on the below part, which is a rectangular duct. The sound itself you can activate in the project area when you go to systems, ventilation systems, supply. That is what we want to calculate. Then you have the calculation area, and here you can activate the initial sound that travels into the duct system. And then, of course, we have some attenuation values from the duct system down to the diffusers. When you do a sound calculation of all routes in MagiCAD, then you can see this sound values by this text here. You do that by going to technical area, and in the technical area you can say sound calculation or routes. And when you've done that, you say maybe here in this case the supply system, and we want to save also the informations in the drawing. Then we will update this, and we can see the initial sound levels after this is presented in different reports here. And we see, for example, here we have a sound level of 44 decibels. It's a sound pressure level in the room with a room of 10 square meters Sabine. And here we have 39, and this is much too heavy. So we want to get not more than 34, better 32 decibels as a sound pressure level inside the rooms. That means we have to lower the sound coming in this direction from the shaft, going in this direction, roundabout with 10, maybe 12 decibels. That's rather simple. We do that now by using the MagiCAD plugin. We go to LindQST for silences. We just click on the duct where we want to place the silencer. It automatically opens a LindQST connection. We don't have to do anything more than we have to say where is the silencer placed, which is mainly interesting for rectangular silencers. We know the sound in front of the silencer that comes from the system. We can say we want to have afterwards 10 decibels less. So we have here 71, and we want to get, let's say, on 61, maybe better 60 decibels. That sounds like a logical reduction. We know the airflow on this place. We know the duct size on that position, and we just have to search for silencers. I mean, this is a task that can be handled by multiple silencers from Lindab. And I select now a KVD-PX, which is a rectangular silencer with round connections. I can also see some more data about it here. I can see more images, how that looks like. We can see some technical information here. But finally, I want to export this to MagiCAD, which I can do from here directly. Inside MagiCAD, I have now the position to name this. So in this case, we give it a user code, which is maybe KVD PX600. We just take what we have as a product name. Finally, we have to select what symbol should be used. We take the standard symbol here. We place OK. And then we have to select the position where the silencer should be placed. And that's the place here. I could use the same silencer on the other side, but I want to be sure if that is the right one. So I do the same on the left side once again. The window opens on the other screen. We have the same situation. We have a sound before. I want to have a sound afterwards on the same level. Let's say 60. We have a much higher airflow. Let's see if we find the right silencer, and we go for search. And we see there's still a huge variance of usable silencers. I again go with a KVD-PX. I can also press this button here. Then we come to the detail information of that product. And here we have as well export to MagiCAD button. Same situation, we go with a code saying KVD-PX, press OK, selecting the symbol, yes, and we place it here. So sounds rather simple. Let me do a sound calculation that we see if we have been successful. I do it again for a supply system. We make it now quick. We just activate and say, yes, this is okay. Activate in the models. And now we should see on the blue labels reduction of sound. Now we see we are down to 34, roundabout 33 is what we see, 26 here on that one. On the bottom side, we have as well too high flow because the sound goes this direction. Here we have a rectangular duct. And now I'd like to show you some limits in this. So once you have, for example, here connected elements, so this duct, also if it is calculated, will not be seen as a total duct. So if I use now the LindQST for silencer for that rectangular duct, going again here into this calculator, you will see that the sound in front is 0 in all cases. This is relevant because of these connections. I just stop this now and I do a simple problem solving here. I put in a flange at this position. Now it is a pure duct. What I do now is once I do a sound calculation, so this is a pure duct in that moment, right? And if I do now once again the MagiCAD plugin, LindQST for silencer, using this duct, then we see that the sound in front is given. And now we do the same situation. We lower this. We have sound levels. We can see that here still beneath. So it's 41 decibels. We want to go to around about 30. So I reduce it to 70. The airflow is given. The rectangular sizes is given. These marks here show that we search exactly for the size 500 by 300. If I take them away, then we say 500 is max and 300 is max. I could also increase it if I will not find any solution at the end. But we take just what we got. I just activate that. I select an LRS, which is a silencer. We can see here on the picture, which is a silencer which is just perfect, done for flat rectangular ducts. This is my selection here, but you see there's also multiple other solutions. This selection is what I take. Finally, I go to the Export to MagiCAD button here directly and have the opportunity now inside MagiCAD to give it a product name or a user code, LRLS. I activate that, then the symbol. Yes, this is the right symbol. And I just place it here inside the rectangular duct. What I do now, finally, just to see that everything works, I go again to my calculation, going to sound calculation, all roads, activate the supply system. And let's see if we change from 41, which we have now here at that size, down to 30 decibel. And you see that selection was absolutely fantastic. So a really simple way to select the right silencers for your system to end up with a fantastic sound balanced solution. Thank you very much for listening.